Hello, this is Alexa
And Caitlin. On my blog.
and this is Caitlin's video, but I'm here,
Because I don't like doing intros or talking by myself on camera.
so I'm moral support, I
It's
guess.
moral support. So I figured instead of typing out a ridiculously long post that would be very hectic to read about why I'm starting this blog and why I'm going to South Korea, I figured it'd be easier and more fun and more awkward for me and you guys to experience my awkwardness. My fan is not loud. That's just my computer. Sorry. You guys experience my on-camera awkwardness. And see my face. For those people who follow me on Tumblr who don't know who I am. Hi. And to all my family and friends, hi. This is my best friend. Say hi.
Hi.
Awkward. Okay, so she's actually pretty much the whole start as to why I'm going to South Korea. So she can say why she's going, and then we can kind of merge and then spoof off into me.
Awesome.
Well, technically this is my blog, but we're doing all of this together as far as applying and studying abroad and wanting to teach. So I figured she could still make an appearance too. Because she doesn't have time to make her own blog. And I'll be talking about a lot her on mine anyways. So you better get to meet her.
So I'm Alexa. I'm 20 years old. I am from a combination of Chicago, Illinois, and St. Louis, Missouri. And I want to go to South Korea because I have always loved East Asia. And I feel like when it comes to getting involved in the different cultures and being a part of a community in East Asia, South Korea is a great start. They're very open to Western visitors and Western people who come to work, like doing teaching and everything like that. So it's a great door to open to get practice and to get just experience the different cultures, and it opens a door to Japan and China and Malaysia and Vietnam, Thailand, Taiwan, all those other places that I want to go.
Yeah.
So that's my spiel.
That's your spiel. That was a short spiel. Now we're going to get my long spiel that I'm going to try and keep short. So basically, she's the one that first gave me any inclinations of anything East Asia, let alone South Korea, because she's an East Asian Studies minor, and so she'd always come home and be watching videos for her assignments, or talking about her assignments, or talking about countries and cities and stuff that she had to memorize for tests. And so I was just hearing a lot about it all the time, and I loved hearing a lot about it because I like learning new things, even if it doesn't seem like it. So when I hear her talk about it all the time kind of got me interested, and then she found this wonderful realm that we've known as K-pop. You can tell your K-pop story kind of, sort of, slightly.
Bam.
It didn't do it.
Didn't work.
Didn't work.
It's loading.
It's slowly
Anyways, what am I saying now?
coming. We can talk about how you found K-pop and then how you got me into K-pop. Well, I can talk about how you
I
This
wanted
is not
to...
scripted, by the way, if you couldn't tell.
No, really? I wanted to learn more about the entertainment businesses of East Asia, and so of course, whether you're in Japan or Thailand or anywhere in those areas, K-pop is a huge part of that community. And so I started sort of watching shows, like dramas and things that would be on TV in East Asia, and I stumbled upon K-pop, and I got really involved in it, started listening to it a lot, started doing a lot of research, figuring out how international it is, not just South Korean based. And so that kind of opened a lot of doors for us to meet people that felt the same way we do about South Korea and going over there. And so it's been definitely an adventure with harsh K-pop truths to meet all these people
We've
and
met
figure
a lot
out
of
that
people even just on campus.
that we aren't alone. Yeah, we've connected with people on our own campus because of it. So.
Yeah, and so when she got me interested in K-pop, that got me more starting to watch the dramas too, and even just seeing the culture, of seeing the stars on a variety show, or seeing those different settings in the dramas, just the culture of South Korea as a whole really stuck out to me, and I instantly fell in love with it. Just the politeness, the places, the people, the food, the everything. And so then as Alexa and I started more into this blog this summer, we really researched a lot more about it. And even, I don't even know how, I mean, the blog was a big part of looking more into South Korea overall.
Yeah, I had been looking to teach over there for a little over a year now.
Yeah. Just constantly talking about it and being like, oh, I have to talk to my friend about teaching. I have to talk to my friend about teaching. And I would just throw out, oh, give me some info. Why not? I don't know what I want to do after college. Give me some info. Give me some info. But now, and that kind of spiraled into, give me some info now. Like, now, give me info.
And the idea of us studying abroad as well, over in South Korea.
That more or less came up recently. We saw the study abroad booth and we're like,
it's possible.
Let's do it. So I've been wanting to study abroad ever since I got into college, but the places I would have wanted to go, they either didn't have, or I just couldn't find the time or the money to do it. Because with my major, it's not necessarily relevant to it at all. But I've decided to say screw it to my major. Well, I'm getting my major, but screw it to the relevance. I'm doing it anyways. So hopefully I can minor in East Asian Studies too, so therefore it would have some relevance. And with teaching, we figured it would be a good idea to actually go over there as students for a semester
before signing a contract to work for someone over there for an entire year.
Yeah, and gonna get a taste of the culture and the people before we decided that this is something we really want to do, because eventually we would like to live there. And so we want to just get a feel of it. Being able to go as students would be a lot easier than going to try and work first. And we figure studying abroad for a semester would look good in our resumes too. Be like, we've been over here before. We know what's up.
Exactly.
We know what's up. Exactly. So that was the long spiel into South Korea. And then lately, I've just been praying a lot about what I want to do with my future, because going into college, I was like, okay, I'm going to go into business administration. I'm going to be a secretary. And I got into college, and it's like, oh, we really don't have secretary. You got to be business management. It's like, I don't want to manage anybody. No, thank you. So then I switched my majors into sports and rec management because I really love sports. And so up until, well, even just this last year, I was like, okay, I'm going to go work for a baseball or hockey team. Okay, it'll be cool to work with the Twins, long shot, but why not? We'll throw it out there. And then I got really involved in the Crew, which is a Christian ministry on our campus, on leadership. And it's like, all right, I really want to go into some sort of sports ministry. Yeah! Sports and God! Sports and God! Woo! And so I was all gung-ho on that for a few months, and then that petered out as well. And then last summer I was like, okay, I'm gonna go stint somewhere. Yay, stint! And then let's go to France. Let's take French. Let's almost fail French. And that fell through too. I was like, yep, not taking French, not going to France. But now I'm finally at a point, just with everything that's been going on with South Korea, between learning about it from our blog, talking about it with people, reading about it, seeing pictures of it, just everything about it. I really feel like this is where I want to go. This is where I would love to do, whether it be some sort of ministry in South Korea, or working with a sports team in South Korea, or just teaching in South Korea. I just really feel like a super peace and excitement and nervousness just every time I start thinking about going over to South Korea. And that it's where God is like finally just truly leading me to where I can feel like this is where I want to go, this is what I want to do. And it feels awesome. And I'm already just like tearing up thinking about it again. And so, I know, it just feels really great. He's so awesome. And I just got a whole crap ton of financial aid money that I didn't think of. This is the most I've ever gotten for financial aid. And that was just a really super huge blessing, because I want to think about using part of that to go to South Korea, and just the fact that I can be able to say, holy crap, I have this money that I didn't think I was, well, I knew I was going to get some financial aid, but not this much. And just be able to say, like, okay, I can actually get this money and set some of it aside for my future and for going to South Korea. And so it's just like, everything's just kind of piling on top of each other, that it's like, okay, I'm following God's path, He's blessing me this way, I'm going in the right direction, and it just feels super awesome. And I'm like, yeah, it feels good.
Just standing on His word that if it's not supposed to happen, then it's not going to. Mm-hmm. So, keeping in prayer.
Yeah, I mean, I've already got it set in my mind that I got to get over there somehow. I mean, if study abroad falls through or teaching falls through, I just know that God's going to provide me a different way to get over there somehow, but that I will get over there eventually, even if it takes longer.
We even talked about one-way tickets, just going and figuring out what we can do when we get there.
Yep.
That's ridiculous, but...
Yeah, I'm also working on...
15 seconds.
I'm also working on learning Korean, so that'll be helpful. I was going to intro in Korean. I had a whole intro planned in my head saying, 안녕하세요, which is hello. Hello all my followers. Hello all my viewers.
5 seconds before YouTube cuts you off. Bye!
감사합니다.